Hey YouTube, welcome to or back to my channel, and today we are finally, after 3 weeks, doing this modern build. It's 3 weeks late, I know, I apologize for that, but it's out now. I hope you enjoy it, but I hope you enjoy the story that I'm about to tell with it. Before I tell this story, I want you to know that I did lose a lot of the footage from building this build. Some of it I didn't record, some of it I lost the recording because I forgot to turn on the capture, but that's not the point. We're going to talk about the story now, because I went to the fireworks with my friends. They're not like the fireworks, but they're fireworks. It was after the 4th of July. It wasn't the 4th of July because that's a story for another day that may never come out, but it's whatever. So I get this text from, hold on, I have a fake name. I get this text from Serena. She's talking about, do you want to come to the fireworks? Like, you should come to the fireworks. They're big, all this, and she's telling me I should go. So I'm like, okay, I'll see if somebody can bring me, and I'll go. And then Shaniqua texts me, and she's like, are you going to the fireworks? And I was like, yeah, but why? What's up? And she's like, do you want to go with me? Like, I don't have anyone to go with. And I was like, you have so many friends, but yeah, you can go with me. Like, I love Shaniqua, so I was like, yeah, you can go with me. And I actually rode with her sister, I think it was not her brother, it was her sister. Her sister had brought us, and we get there, and we have to walk up this way, and the cars were being weird. Like, they were trying to hit us low-key, I think. I just had to say it. I swear they tried to hit me. But what had happened after that? We had a party. No. We walked up there, and we see Serena, and she's walking with Liz, and she's walking with Diana. So I'm like, okay, let's go hang out with them. And I go up there, and I went up there, and I call for Serena, and she comes and she walks back with me, and we start walking towards the fireworks, and we walk into the fireworks, and Diana, she's ready to get active with somebody. I said that if Poe was there, I was gonna get active, and if you do not know who Poe is, go check out The Truth Part 1. That is the only part that's out right now, but Part 2 will be out very soon. But please go check out Part 1 so you know what I'm talking about. And basically, I was like, if Poe's there, I'm gonna get active with him. Now, this is after the whole story, like after the last part of the story. Well, this is like in the middle of the last part of the story. So it's late, like later than it is now. So I'm sitting here like, what's going on here? What are we doing? Because this is weird. And basically we walked around to go see if anybody was there, because she was trying to get active with somebody, I'm trying to get active with somebody, and I want to know if he was there. Basically, who we saw Aurora, which she was Am in the other story I did, and that was pretty much it. Like, we saw Am and we saw Salome, and Salome wanted to talk about me to all of her friends, and they all wanted to stare at me. And it's not like she did it nonchalantly. No, she did it in my face, and that's why I got mad. And I didn't say anything to her. But we walked to Burnderry because we walked through the whole fireworks except for the class of 1987. And 1987 though, like, that's mad long ago. But anyways, we had walked we walked all the way over there, and we're like, okay, well, there's nothing to do right now. The fireworks aren't going to be on for like a couple hours. It's still daylight. You guys want to go to Burnderry? And I don't know who brought it up. It was not me, but they wanted to walk to Burnderry, and I was like, okay, sure. Like, I don't have anybody that wants to fight me that's here at the moment. And even if he did show up, because we did start texting him, so if he did show up, he wouldn't have like gotten out of the car while we walked to Burnderry. So like he would have hit himself, or he would have, if he had saw me, he probably wouldn't have came. So we started texting him, Poe, and we're like, you should come to the fireworks, this and this, and he's like, who are you with? So I get out of the picture and she takes the picture, and he don't want to go because Serena's there, and evidently Serena's disrespectful, this and this. Serena's only disrespectful because she's my friend. If she was not my friend, she would not be disrespectful. Anyways, I'm gonna ignore that little statement right now, and I'll talk about it more when that video comes out. But for right now, let's go back to talking about what I was talking about, which was we're walking to Burn Dairy. So we walk to Burn Dairy and we go inside, and the boy that had bought my Pop-Tarts, he was working there again. So I basically was like, yeah, you know what, this is what I want, handed it to Serena, and Serena went and bought it because I did not want to go near that man again. Nope, no thanks. Thank you though, thanks for asking, but I really didn't. So what had happened was we walk out, and this boy, he was so angry. Not this boy. These boys did walk by us, and they started yelling about TikTok and Instagram is crazy because he texted. Evidently, this boy was texting Diana on TikTok and Instagram, and he waited like 3 seconds in between. Like he texted her on TikTok, then he went straight to Instagram and texted her up there too, and it was weird. But that's not where we're at. Well, that is where we're at. It kind of happened before we went to Burn Dairy. So now we're walking out of Burn Dairy, and there's these two girls that I've never seen before. So they don't go to my school, and they're about my age. Never seen them before, and I was like, oh, okay, so that's weird. And they're staring at me. At us. And Shaniqua notices it too. So we look at each other, we're like, duh, what the hell are you staring at? And we're looking at each other and we're laughing about it. So the girl turns around and starts catching an attitude, and she want to be all mad at somebody, and she start yelling. And I was like, I don't know who you're getting mad at. Like, I start yelling at her, and at this point, everybody walking away except for Shaniqua. Shaniqua was there, nosy as hell, but it don't matter. So we sat there, and we basically had to argue with these girls for a second. Shaniqua wasn't arguing; it was just me. And then I realized that they're walking away, so I just walked away like I don't have time for y'all, and I don't know you, so if y'all walk up to me later, I'm not even gonna remember who you are. And that's exactly what happened. They walked up to me later. Anyways, we get back over there. We have to go get this blanket for Liz's mom. So we get the blanket, and tell me why. I'm sorry. I thought this was so crazy. This boy shows up, and I said hi to him, and everybody was mad about that. I think that's crazy. At 1, and then 2, I think it's crazy that he continued to walk with us, because I didn't invite you to walk with us. I invited you to just say hi. Like, I literally just said hi to you, and then you could have walked away. And he didn't walk away. He kept walking with us until we saw Nick and his girlfriend Kendra. Now, Kendra, I've had her boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend. Now they're not dating anymore. But while they were dating, I had her boyfriends in my Snap, and I still have them in my Snap. And I don't know if she knew, but she was real insecure around me. And it was definitely me, because she would stare at me while she was doing the things she was doing. Now, Nick, I was talking to, and the reason why I'm not talking to him is because, hold on, I gave that girl a name. Did I not? I didn't give her a name. Well, this girl that ruined, oh my god, that girl had ruined like all my friendships. But basically, I stopped talking to him because she went on my phone and started texting him, and I let her, because we were supposed to be friends, and I let her talk to him all crazy and this, and then he blocked me, and I haven't talked to him since. First off, when I saw him, I didn't even know it was him, okay, until I really looked at his face, and I was like, oh my god, that's Nick. And I told everybody I was with, like, the story of what happened and who that girl was. But every time we would walk by, she would grab on him. Like, she would grab on his arm. Sometimes he would, like, reject it, too. He would reject it. It's funny. But she would grab on him. And I'm sitting here like, you're doing all this for what? Because I don't even want that man. I don't want that man at all. That man is ugly. Well, he's not ugly, and I wouldn't be mad if he unblocked me. But that's not the point. The point is... What is the point? The point is she kept grabbing on him every time I walked by, and I thought it was really weird. So I basically had ignored it for the rest of the time. Like, I ignored her behavior, and she did it a good 4 times. But we walked past this dude. I don't like this dude. I don't know if my friends mess with him, but I don't like this dude. My other friends don't like him, and I don't like him. So when I tell you, he starts walking by, and Liz act like she's not tiny. She said, "Where's your girlfriend? I hope she's not getting jumped again." Why would you say that to the dude? Like, you're starting all this stuff for what? Why did you feel the need to say that to him? You know what I mean? And she basically, she didn't do anything about it. Like, he was like, "What?" And he was all mad about it, and I thought it went off. But I don't like him. He's already threatened to beat me up before in the past. I could tell a story about that too, because he stays threatening to beat me up, but it never happened. Let me stop before I jinx myself. Anyways, so I don't like him, so I purposely did not say anything when he walked up to us. I did not say anything for a reason, because I knew how he was, so I didn't say anything. And then I don't know if he walked back on his own or if he walked back with some people, but because there's 2 separate times. I'm trying to figure out which is which, because one time I was silent and then the other time, I don't know. I'm going to tell them both together as if they're one situation, because I don't really remember which order they happened in. So now he walks over to us, and he gets in Liz's face, and he's like, "So, what'd you say about my girl, this, and this?" Like, he's about to beat her up. And I'm standing here like, you're not about to beat up this girl. You are taller than me, stronger than me. She is shorter than me, smaller than me. That girl would have been crushed. You are not about to fight this girl. So now I'm thinking, so Diana starts yelling in his face. And I'm sitting here like, if one of them swings, I have to jump in. Like, that's all I thought about, is I have to jump in if anything happens. So now, either he walks away and comes back, or this big dude was already there and I just didn't notice. So this man, he's not a man, but he's about to be a senior. Anyways, not the point. He walks up to me to the group, and he's like, "Y'all were talking crazy to my girl." And I'm looking around like, who is your girl? Like, where is she? And everybody said that you're not talking to me, like that wasn't me. So I'm sitting here like, who's the girl? Because I don't know who you're talking about. And then I see her standing a couple, like, she's far enough that you wouldn't be able to see her, but she's close enough to hear. So I see her, and I'm like, oh yeah, that was me. And then he threatened me. He was like, "This is your only warning. Next time I'm just gonna go crazy." And I'm like, "Okay." And he told me to watch my mouth, and I'll be like, "Get your girlfriend." Get your girlfriend, because your girlfriend should not have. No, she shouldn't have. She shouldn't have did what she did. Which was, wait, what did she do? She started yelling at me. That's what she did. She shouldn't have started yelling at me, and then I would have never had to say anything back to her, because he walked up to me because he was mad that I said, "Duh, what the F are you staring at?" I said that to Shaniqua. So either she needs to mind her business, or she shouldn't have yelled at me, and she wouldn't have gotten so mad at me yelling back at her. Anyways, that was the end of that whole situation. Now, the sun is going. No, actually, it wasn't, because he had walked away, and at this point, like, I'm furious, like, I want to fight him. So I walk over and I see my man's. That's not really my man's. I'm gonna call him, Glenn. I'm gonna call him Kiyoshi, because why would I call him Glenn? Okay, so I go over to Kiyoshi, and I've already said hi to Kiyoshi. He's walking with some random girl, and at this point, I'm like, who is this random girl? First off, you're my man's. Not really. Not the point. Who is this girl? That was my first big thing, because it wasn't my best friend. Well, one of my best friends. It wasn't one of my best friends, so I was kind of confused on who he was walking with. And then, I don't know, I kind of told him basically what had happened, and he starts walking over to the dude that nobody likes. So now I'm like, I told you, I had said to him, you don't have to say anything. And I was like, don't say nothing. I told you not to say anything. This, and this. And he starts walking over saying something. So I walk away. I walked all the way away from him. And I went back over and started minding my own business with the group again. And we go, everybody's got to pee at this point. I'm missing a few things, but I don't remember the whole night exactly. But at this point, everybody's got to pee. So I'm just like, so we go to Serena's house. And we get to Serena's house, and everybody goes inside. And at this point, we get this other girl. Her name is Gracelyn. Her name's going to be Gracelyn. So this girl, Gracelyn, she's now with us. That girl brought a knife. I was scared. And we were there, and basically what we did was what did we do? We just hung out, kind of. We kind of just hung out. And everybody used the bathroom, and then we got out because the fireworks were going to start soon. So we grabbed a blanket while we were at Serena's house, and we left. And when I tell you, I changed at her house too, because I was not playing, or something else happened to my shirt. Something happened. I didn't want to wear it anymore, and I changed. And then we went back. We found a spot, and we ran into this kid, and this kid kind of stuck around us. I didn't know the kid, to be honest, and yeah, I'm not gonna speak too much about the kid because that'd be wrong. So I'm done. Anyways, so we go. Oh, what did we do? What did we do? We did something. I'm trying to think about it, because we would have done something, and we did something. So I think we went and put the blanket down, and then we went for a walk. And I think I went for a walk by myself with Shaniqua to either go get her pants. Yeah, we went to go get her pants because I didn't want to forget them. The fireworks were about to start, so I was like, can we go get your pants really quick? And they're like, yeah. We get back, and do I have a name for him? I don't even have a name for him. We're gonna call him Manuel. Manuel was there with Alex. Wait, no, hold on. What did I say that other boy's name is? What did I say that other boy's name was? Yo, what did I say his name was? Okay, I don't remember, but the boy that I've been calling my man, his new name is gonna be Alex, and we're gonna call this other dude George. Okay, so George and Marquise, or whatever I just said his name was, they're now sitting on this blanket with us, and I'm sitting here like, yo, this is weird. So I peeped that Alex is over there by the wall. So first off, no, because I walked over there, and Marquise is sitting in my seat, so I'm like, you're sitting in my seat. And he's like, oh, my bad. And he gets up, and he, like, does this stupid thing where he puts his hand down to, like, tell me I could sit there. And I looked at him, and I was like, you're weird. You're really weird. And they basically sat there for a minute, and then they walked and sat behind this truck with some random girl. And then what had happened? Oh, Then the weirdness happened. I don't know why I'm calling it weirdness. It was weird though because the fireworks started, and I'm pretty sure Marquise is making out with this random girl back there because all of a sudden George, he's coming out from behind the truck, and he walks over to Liz, sits next to her, and he starts talking to her. This man's got no game, okay? He's got no game. He's talking about some, I caught a fish. He said, I caught a fish. And it was this big. And when he showed her how big it was with his arms, he put his arm around her. And then he called the fish his peen, and I didn't like that. That was weird to me. And I was sitting there with Shaniqua, trying so hard not to laugh. And he goes, do you want to make out?
BFFR. What did that spell? B fucking for real.
Bro, where's your game? You're supposed to make her want to make out, not ask her, do you want to make out? And then she's like, I think she said sure. And then they didn't start kissing. And he was like, and she was like, so what's up? And he was like, why does the dude always have to make the first move? And I'm sitting here like, what? What? Like, this is weird. I don't want to listen to this. First off, these fireworks were not going off loud enough and fast enough, so I still had to hear every noise that they made. And they start kissing. I'm assuming he's kissing her. I mean, she started kissing him because he didn't want to make the first move. So they start kissing, and they're loud. They are so loud, okay? And when I tell you, after that, I was done. I wanted to leave. I wanted to dip. And I start like, I'm over dramatic. So I'm over dramatically like reacting to all of this. I'm listening to it. And they start laying with each other. Laying down on this blanket. There's so many people on this little ass blanket. And they want to start cuddling with each other. And doing this, laying on top of each other. I wanted to throw up. Okay? It was so loud. I wanted to throw up. And I start hugging Shaniqua, and I'm like, oh my god. Like, I'm telling her, like, this is torturous, like, we're reacting, and I'm just like, please, fireworks, go faster. And Serena, she's mad, like, she's over it, like, why are you making out with this random 8th grader? Anyways, so she's like, they're munching on each other's little faces. And the three of us, we get up because that's disgusting. Why do I want to sit here and watch you munch that man's face? So we start walking away, and she follows us, and she's trying to figure out why Serena's mad. And I'm staring at her like, girl, you just made out with this boy. You're nasty. That's an 8th grader. We don't even know where he came from. We don't know who he kissed last, and you just started kissing him. Weird. Anyways, so she goes back to kissing him, and we're walking, and this other girl catches up, and Serena basically tells her about what had happened. And on our way back to go to the people because the finale had started, I see this big girl, B. I'm gonna call her B because I don't have a name for her. And Serena got beef with B, and she's staring Serena down. So I'm like, duh, what are you staring at? I'm standing right here. And now these two, they're gonna hot with me. And the girl that she was with, that B was with, is the one that Diana wanted to fight. So, oh, my timer, I can get my laundry. So, she basically, Serena runs to go get them, to go get Diana. And I'm basically yelling, and the girl she's with, she's like, you don't want to fight us, you don't want to fight us. So I was like, I don't want to fight, I don't want to fight. Okay, bet, I'll be right back. And I ran. And I started yelling. I was like, it was her. I started yelling her nickname, and I'm not gonna yell her actual nickname, but I was like, yo, like I was yelling it, and we came back. They were gone. Okay, they were gone, and then we get back to Serena's house, and they had started texting my phone. They both added me on Snap, asking me what my problem was, this, and this, and now I'm arguing with both of them. And then they tried to straight violate and send pictures of Diana's house, which wasn't even Diana's house, and Diana's sister of whatever that was happening. I didn't ask. Didn't really care. But so and then we blocked them and we went to bed, and that was kind of the end of the story. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. We have a tour to do, but I really do hope you enjoyed this story. I think that living it was so fun. I think I would do it again. Like, realistically, I'd do this whole thing again. Not this build. I would never do this build again. This build took me like 4 hours. It took me like 4 hours. I'm so happy it's done and it's saved because it took me legit 4 hours. But we have finishing touches to do, and then we have the build tour. And I did finishing touches and I didn't even put the numbers on. So the house doesn't have numbers, but okay, so this is the house. It's cute. It's cute. Okay, so this build took me so long. I talked about it in the story time / voiceover, but I really wanted to make sure that I didn't forget to do anything for this one, and I don't think I did. But as you enter the house, you go straight into this beautiful living room, and I really like this house because it's open. And look at the I'm sorry, the ceiling's so much better. We're gonna go this way first, and then in here is our first bathroom. Okay, I had to make sure I painted the floors. Okay, so when you go in through here, it's like our entrance room. You put your shoes over here, all of this, and then here is our storage closet. Just has a lot of things. I realized that I put 2 PCs in there. My bad. I forgot that I put a PC in there. Oops. I'm running through walls. We'll go in there in a minute. Okay, so there's some stuff for their pets because they have a cat and a dog. Here, oh my gosh, I put this palm tree in this build twice, but here is the dining room. The dining room's kind of just a dining room, I guess. It's basic. And then I didn't paint this wall. Of course, I forgot something. We got our pet bowls right here, and through here we have our office. I really like this office. It's kind of a mess. I mean, it's not a mess, but I really do like this office. This is like a celebrity home, so I don't know what that means. But here's their kitchen. I did lose the footage of making this kitchen, but here's their kitchen. I think I lost the footage for a lot of it, to be honest with you. Here is the back kitchen area, and we're gonna just check out the backyard while we're here. We actually have there's some pet stuff. There's a basketball hoop over there, and we have so many. I put kid stuff out here, so much kid stuff. And then over here is more of like the pool section. I actually don't know if you're gonna be able to walk through that. They should be able to, but who knows. It's The Sims, and yes, so then there's the pool, and then you just go through here and walk through this gate, and then boom, you guys are in the garage. This side is kind of like the fun play half of the garage, and then the other side, you know, that's where all the bikes are. The cat's litter box that you actually have to clean is in there. This scratch post and the laundry machine and stuff, that's all down here. Here's the bathroom. Here's another bathroom down here. And then, actually, we could have just gone through this door. My bad. Oh my god, this tour is such a mess. Anyways, so you go up. Here's our music room. I don't want to forget anything on the tour. Oh, I should have made the... Oh, that would look so much better. But I don't know how that wall didn't get painted. Anyways, this is the kitchen room. The kitchen room, the music room, and then this wall didn't get painted either, and neither did this one, and neither did that one, or that one. Okay, so I'm very bad at painting walls in this game.
Why are there no windows there? There's window. Look, there they are. They're like glitching. Okay. Anyways, we're upstairs now, and right here is the upstairs bathroom, the bougiest bathroom of them all. We should have put some toothbrushes in here. More clutter. I forgot to clutter that bathroom. Here is the. He's not the oldest. He's a preteen. Here's the preteen's room. I like his bedroom. It's very artsy. Here's his closet. Doesn't have flooring. Anyways, he has a nice view of the backyard and a nice view of the city overall. So if he wanted to paint from reference, that's why I put it next to the window. Anyways, and then we can go in through here. Oh, that's a bathroom. We were already in through here. We are going through here. This is the guest bedroom. It is bland. It's a guest bedroom. And then in here is a bathroom, just because if you're a guest, you don't want to have to wait for somebody else to get out of the bathroom, so you get your own bathroom. And then this is the master bedroom. This is, oh my gosh, the TV's too big. The TV's clipping up the roofing. I put this mirror above the bed. I think it's genius. They have this adorable balcony out here. And that's kind of it for their room. Oh, my bad, I'm just going through walls. So they had a closet space, but I decided to put this in there instead. And now here's the joint bathroom. So this bathroom has more clutter in it. And then you go through this door and you're in the teenagers, the eldest daughter's bedroom. I didn't paint that half wall. What is going on? Like, anyways, so she's got her recording stuff, a couch, some music, a mirror, laundry, you know, the basic stuff, the vanity, and her yoga mat. And then she's got this little poof out here to do yoga on another unpainted wall. But she's got this booth to do yoga out here, and then here is her bedroom space. I thought I placed those far enough down that they wouldn't clip in the ceiling, but whatever. This is where she sleeps, and then in through here is her closet space. She does write in her journal and do her homework in here. I don't know why, don't ask. She's also got this for reasons. And those are her gloves, and that's the end of the build, I think. We can go back outside. You know what, I could fly. Why am I doing all this? Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. The story was a mess, this tour was a mess, but the build is so cute. Anyways, bye.